Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to create a mail icon in the flat design style. Very simple tutorial. Let's get started. First of all, we're going to create a rounded rectangle right here. Make sure that it is a rectangle and not a square, but make sure you don't hold shift. Make it about that big. And we're going to give it a light gray color, somewhere around there. Then we're going to go into our shapes and we're going to create a triangle by using the polygon tool here. Just one click. Make sure it has 3 sides and a random radius. You'll see how big it is afterwards. Good. Then we're going to rotate it over by 180 degrees and we're going to give it a cream color. Just off-white. Maybe even more than that. See the contrast? That's enough contrast for now. Okay, so then we're gonna make sure that this is a bit bigger than our envelope itself. And we're gonna make sure that this anchor point is below the center point, right about to there. Now, if all that's selected, we're gonna make sure it's aligned to the center. And then we're going to click on this, and we're going to give it rounded corners by going to Effect, Stylize, oops, not rasterize, Effect, Stylize, and Round Corners. And then you're going to give it some amount, depending on how big your frame is here, but if we experiment with something like 7 on this, we see it's rounded way too much, it doesn't look very natural. If we use 4, it's a bit more, I think we'll stick to 3 in this case, right there. So we're only looking at this corner right here. Now I'm going to make this actually a bit darker so there's a bit more contrast. There we go. Good. Now we're going to click on our shape. We're going to go to Object and expand Appearance. And now we've only selected our shape and not funny features around it. Now we click both of our shapes. They're aligned to one another. I'm going to go to Pathfinder and Divide. Then we're going to click on our object. We're going to right click and we're going to ungroup it. And we're going to delete this point up there. Good. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to select this object, we're going to copy it, and we're going to paste it in place, Control-Shift-V. And we're going to give it a darker color. It should be a bit darker than this. Yeah, that works. And we're going to extend it a bit lower. And this is going to be our shadow in this case. So about right to there. And then we're just gonna move this backwards, send backwards. There we go. And that's a shadow. It gives the impression that this piece is lifted up from the envelope. Now we're gonna create another triangle. Radius 5 was too big, so we'll give it 3. And we're gonna rotate it so it's about 135 degrees. Then we're going to extend it out to here. We're going to make it very narrow, like so. Even a bit more narrow, like that. And we're going to put this anchor point somewhere around the middle of there. And these 2 anchor points, we're going to hold both of them. And we're going to imagine that it intersects right about there or so, like that. Now we don't want this to be above, so we're going to click this, right click, go arrange, and bring it to front. Then we're going to create a small little line right in the middle of a rectangle, like so. Give the stroke a 1, and this is just a little temporary line for the next step. We're going to click on this shape right here. We're going to use a reflect tool, or O. And you're going to click on the anchor point right here, which is the center line of our whole entire shape. Hold Alt and Shift. And there you have it. Now it's symmetrical on both sides. And then we can delete this point right there. And we've made our shape. To add one extra feature, we can add a shadow. Actually, oh no, this thing is actually a bit dark. Let's turn it down a bit. like so. Okay, we can add a shadow to this. That's just by pressing this, Control C, Control Shift V, just paste in place. And we're just going to extend it downwards a bit, like so. Maybe to there. And we're going to arrange this, send to the back like that, and then give it the color of our shadows. Like there you have it. We can also grab one of this, put it behind it, make it look nice and pretty. But that's all it takes. It's really simple. So if you enjoy this tutorial, please subscribe, check out our other videos, like, comment. If you have any questions, please ask. And of course, just have a great day.